Hey guys, and welcome back. If you've ever been to Mexico, odds are you've had carne asada, which is simply marinated and grilled steak. But what gives Mexican carne asada its distinctive flavor is usually a blend of lime juice, cilantro, and spices. Now, I've been to Mexico dozens of times, and having grown up in Southern California, I've definitely had my fair share of carne asada. So today I'm going to show you how to make tender and delicious carne asada that you can eat straight up or top on salads. But because we're going to have lots of carne asada today, I thought I'd also show you how to make two very popular recipes of mine, carne asada fries and carne asada tacos. So let's dive in. We'll start with 1.5 pounds of flank steak, though you could also use skirt steak. And notice the way that the grain goes, because once our steak is cooked, we'll want to slice against the grain. For our marinade, we'll add 1/3 cup of olive oil, the juice of 3 limes, about 1/2 cup of freshly chopped cilantro, 4 garlic cloves that we'll mince, a teaspoon of cumin, 1/2 teaspoon of chili powder, and some salt and pepper. Whisk the marinade together and ensure your steak is fully coated. Then cover the dish and marinate in the fridge for several hours. Now, carne asada is best on an outdoor grill. But if you use an indoor grill, be careful and try not to shoot out flames like I just did. You'll cook your carne asada for about 5 to 7 minutes each side for medium rare, but feel free to cook it longer or to your liking. Then let it rest for about 5 minutes on a cutting board before you slice into it. And remember to slice against the grain for the most tender pieces of steak. And that's really how easy it is to make carne asada. All right, so now let's make some carne asada fries. And we'll start by chopping up our already cooked carne asada into bite-sized pieces and then set that aside. Slice 4 russet potatoes in half, then half again, and then into slices, and place those slices on a parchment-lined baking tray. Then drizzle the fries with avocado oil and a sprinkle of paprika, garlic powder, salt, and pepper for a little extra spicy flavor. Bake the fries for about 30 minutes in a 450-degree Fahrenheit oven, and use a spatula to flip them halfway through. Then, once the fries are done, it's as simple as piling them onto a plate, sprinkling on some good quality cheddar cheese, topping them with carne asada, and dolloping a big spoonful of guacamole and sour cream. And I've got an amazing guacamole recipe on my website, which I'll link to down below. As you might imagine, these carne asada fries are always a hit for parties or game nights, and they get devoured pretty darn fast. Another recipe I love to make with grilled carne asada is my carne asada tacos. Now, I'm using my homemade cassava flour tortillas for these tacos, and I've got a separate video on how to make those, but feel free to use any type of tortilla. Slice an avocado in half and then use a spoon to just mash it all up, as it makes it easier to spread on the tortilla. And because these are street taco style, we're definitely not about being fancy. Then add some carne asada to the tacos and top with a sprinkle of cotija cheese, some finely diced onion, and fresh cilantro. And don't forget to squeeze some fresh lime juice on top. All right, so there you have it, delicious carne asada tacos. I hope you guys enjoyed all 3 of these carne asada recipes today, and if you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button below so you don't miss next week's video.